Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Guthrie County Times Vedette podcast. We bring you the top stories from across Guthrie County for Tuesday, July 28th. Coming up today, a Panora homeowner explains his pollinator garden to the City Council, Panorama Days is just around the corner, Guthrie County receives its latest state audit, and local athletes earn postseason honors. Plus, we will wrap up with a look at this week's community happenings. Let's get started. Our lead story comes from Panora, where a resident is hoping his yard is viewed a little differently. At Monday night's Panora City Council meeting, David Hardesty addressed council members regarding a nuisance notice issued for his property on East Market Street. Hardesty explained that what some may see as an overgrown yard is actually an intentional pollinator garden that he has been developing over several years. He said the project involves carefully documenting native plants and creating habitat for bees, butterflies, and other pollinators. The council listened to Hardesty's explanation as discussions continue over the property's status. Meanwhile, in Guthrie Center, the City Council learned that a long-running residential noise complaint has officially been resolved. The case involving a property on Grand Street was settled before going to trial. Under the agreement, the property owner will pay a $500 civil penalty and must avoid any additional violations for the next 2 years. One of Guthrie County's biggest weekends of the summer begins Friday. Panorama Days returns July 31st through August 2nd, with this year's theme celebrating Panora's 175th birthday, while also recognizing America's upcoming 250th anniversary. The weekend will feature the annual parade, live music, food vendors, family activities, a bass fishing tournament, a classic car show, a new pickleball tournament, and professional chip timing for the annual 5K. One schedule change worth noting: the Panora and Lake Panorama Citizen of the Year will now be announced Friday evening instead of Saturday, allowing the honoree to participate in Saturday's parade festivities. State Auditor Rob Sand has released the latest audit of Guthrie County finances. The report shows county revenues increased to just over $22.2 million during the fiscal year ending June 30, 2025. Expenses also climbed significantly, reaching nearly $22 million. According to the audit, much of that increase resulted from road department inventory costs, environmental building repairs, and public health building remodeling projects. In public safety news, the Guthrie County Sheriff's Office investigated a vehicle versus cow accident south of Guthrie Center earlier this month. Authorities say a Ford Edge struck a cow on Highway 25 before leaving the roadway. A child riding in the back seat without wearing a seatbelt suffered minor facial injuries. Damage to the vehicle was estimated at $10,000, while the value of the cow was estimated at $6,000. Turning to sports, several local athletes have earned postseason recognition. For ACGC baseball, Thomas Scram received Class 1A All-District Second Team honors while also earning All-Conference recognition. Teammates Will Scram and Blaze Dorsey were named Conference Honorable Mention. On the softball diamond, Cadence Bowles and Kaylee Kautsky both earned West Central Activities Conference Honorable Mention honors. ACGC football standout Joe Crawford represented the Chargers in last weekend's Iowa Shrine Bowl at the UNI Dome. And for Panorama Baseball, Braden Meineke earned both All-Conference and All-District Honorable Mention recognition, while teammate Cruz Crandall was also named All-Conference Honorable Mention. Congratulations to all of our local student athletes. Finally, if you happen to see hundreds of bicyclists filling the Guthrie Center Library during RAGBRAI, there was a good reason. A special feature this week highlights how the library became a welcome oasis for riders seeking air conditioning, internet access, and a place to relax. Volunteers say the day showcased exactly what makes small-town Iowa special: friendly people, organized volunteers, and communities eager to welcome visitors. That is a look at today's top stories from the Guthrie County Times Vedette. For complete coverage of these stories, community events, local sports, and much more, be sure to read today's edition of the Times Vedette at www.gctimesnews.com. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and we will see you next time.